Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here, but what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself.
Like Rollins' tidy whities. Those are clean.
On his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in a tap out here.
You better not have a wet fart in them motherfuckers, because we'll all know.
Now, Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
Did Wade just say Viggory? Fuck is Viggory? He's closing in on Viggory.
Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power.
Fuck does that mean, Wade?
Northern Light suplex.
Get your fucking accent together, brother.
And a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Gonna sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
I saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his last WrestleMania match.
CM Punk!
Flying elbow drop. The Architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk.
Oh, go to sleep. Fuck. Don't reverse me, please. Please don't fucking reverse me.
And Punk
sweet.
looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All 3 men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over. Oh.
It may mean the difference between defeat
of course,
and victory.
Here with this this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk, about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell? Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair.
Damn, Cole, what?
Chief.
His life was passing before his eyes.
Bow
Damn,
down
Cole.
at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic agrees to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
Hope I get that shirt whenever I complete the showcase. I like that shirt. It's one of my favorite from Punk.
CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent, and JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
I didn't know I was going to do the subtitles during the match. I'm going to take them off after
Both
this.
men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Wait, what the fuck? It just gave me the purple bar immediately. That's ass.
And a strong kick out at one.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
SummerSlam Arena was so tough, man.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008.
I missed that
Finals
pay-per-view.
are the number
What
one
happened to
contender
that
for the
shit?
Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
That arena was so tough, too.
Ray and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Ray. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
I love the pink attire, too. The fucking Ray pink attire. We better get that shit, too.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal's going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight.
I forgot he didn't have fireworks back then. I got you, Ray.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston.
I got you, brother.
And The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Why they got a fucking Raw announce table? Do y'all see that shit? They got a fucking Raw announce table at Armageddon, bro. 2K, bro. Look at this shit, bro. 2K. And I'm pretty sure Armageddon ropes were black back then, not red. I have to look that up.
CM Punk is no longer one half
Man,
of the World
2K,
Tag
y'all
Team
fuck
Champions.
everything up, bro.
CM Punk and Kofi
Everything.
Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title due to current Intercontinental Champion William Regal.
My bad, Rick.
Saying how no...
Oh, I forgot he stole the Hell's Gate from The Undertaker. I forgot about that. Oh, it wouldn't let me cancel. Fuck.
Escapes. Rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter.
Fuck is Wade over here talking about the Queen and shit, bro? Nobody give a fuck about that
I'm
royal
not sure
family.
how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match.
If I doubt him already, I know why.
Team titles. 2 manages to escape before the 3 count.
That was so close. The end has to be near.
Good try, Ray.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
Oh! I remember that, actually. That was one of the greatest 619s ever. Greatest setups ever. Bro, it's showing the blood because I busted Ray open. That's actually, I like that. I know I bitch a lot about 2K, but I will say when they get something right, and that's dope. It shows the blood in the
And
cutscene.
Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory.
I fuck with that. I really do. The Raw announce table is kind of crazy though. Y'all couldn't get an Armageddon fucking announce table.
Nothing Mysterio can do now.
He stays alive. He stays
Well, he
alive.
can kick out, Wade.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it
Come on, Ray,
wasn't
just stay
good.
down, brother.
He breaks the ref
Just
count
stay,
for
Ray.
2.
He may be
Ray.
down, but somehow
Brother.
he's definitely not out at this point.
Just stay down, brother.
He counters with a great
Just stay,
reversal.
brother.
Trading counters
Brother.
here.
Brother, just stay down. Stay down, Ray. I don't want to hurt you. Good boy.
Is the #1 contender.
Really mad. Are they gonna do the roll-up cutscene? Nah, because of the showcase.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Battered and bruised. What
That's
a
not how he
gutsy
won
match
that.
out of Mysterio and
That's not how he
The
won
bottom
that.
line is, CM Punk has a date
Bro,
with the
that
Intercontinental
arena is so
Champion,
tough.
William Regal.
That arena is so tough.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that's
Yeah, what
right
is
through my
slingshot
fingers.
tech?
WrestleMania 27,
Oh.
facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World
They're
Heavyweight
blurring Ted
Championship.
DiBiase's face. Damn.
That right there was impressive.
Credit
Legacy.
to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors.
Cody
As I
Rhodes
made
and
one
Orton needs to
single mistake,
revamp Legacy
resulting
now
in
that
him getting
Orton's
the
heel again.
RKO
Cody needs to turn
and
heel,
getting the victory.
and they need to do the biggest Legacy ever with somebody else.
This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Okay. Oh my God, this arena is so fucking tough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically
Oh, this is when
and mentally.
Punk was a part of Nexus.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, he was heel.
222 pounds.
He's doing the level 1 fucking
The
heel
assault
emote.
on
Look.
Orton's leg
I
2
can't
weeks
do it
ago.
right now.
The mental anguish that Punk has put
Yeah,
Orton through.
he was just doing
I
that.
believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man. And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
Oh no, Punk, I think Punk was still face.
Weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out.
Hey, looking back, that Nexus armband looking kind of crazy, bro. Different color, and we might be having a whole different conversation.
His quote, pain on the top.
Oh my Lord, have mercy!
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, Punk. In all of Nexus with those bands, y'all look like Nazis.
Has been from the opening bell.
I think that's what Vince was going for.
CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Would not surprise me in
Randy
the
Orton
slightest.
sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out.
Damn.
Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
Yo, whoever yo, I was about to say, yeah, don't make me reverse the fucking shit.
The Viper now coiled, ready.
Y'all better not
to
make me reverse
strike.
this shit. I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Y'all make me reverse this RKO.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton guys may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout
Motherfucker, they
blow.
are.
Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Nice.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper.
Thank you for not making me do that.
Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk, and now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top.
Oh, okay, cool.
By Orton, out of nowhere to Punk.
Y'all gonna make me kick out of this shit, huh? That's some bullshit.
Cover late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Kicks out.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
I did that for dramatic effect.
Also, CM Punk looking to
I gotta make him use his
finally
I gotta make him use his
finish
resiliency.
What's it gonna take to win?
Or just reverse it. Or just reverse it.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Oh god.
Quick
No,
evasion
no, 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 no.
in there.
Motherfucker.
Run.
I'll get my Anaconda Vice now without dying.
Using blow after another.
I think I accidentally initiated this, but whatever.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's gonna step off the gas first?
Oh my goodness.
And textbook CM Punk, Anaconda
Use your
Vice.
resiliency.
Hold is locked in.
Oh, he's not gonna use it? Alright, well, use it right here then.
Randy might be defeated here.
Nope, he's not gonna use it. Alright, fuck it. Nice.
Just wailing away on his opponents and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will
Super
not be
finisher.
pretty. As CM Punk goes, the plunge.
Orton is done.
That's the first time I've ever used a super finisher in any WWE game.
My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
What a cinematic end.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance.
What the fuck was he
against
waving to? What the fuck was that?
Did everything
Princess
he
ass
promised
fucking
and
celebration.
more. This may not
Fucking
be the
celebrating like you
ending
just want a
the
match as
WWE
Princess Diana. What the fuck are you waving like that for,
This is
huh?
pro wrestling, not a
Zesty
fairy
ass.
tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We
Rock.
start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's
Oh, yeah,
streak.
yeah,
Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people.
Me too.
I wasn't scared of The
Brock
Undertaker.
didn't need it.
We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize.
Yeah, that shit
When
was
the
a
day
great
came,
storyline.
I fell short.
Yeah. That was a goated fucking
But
storyline
imagine
though.
the butterfly effect
Heel Punk.
through WWE history if that match went the other way. if CM Punk was the one to end the dead man
Yo,
streak.
no way. Nice.
Let's revisit that classic match, but
Yes.
this time with a very different outcome.
Yes, bro. This shit about to be hard as fuck, though. Oh my god, this arena. Oh my lord, have mercy.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Fucking Heyman walk.
Playing games like only
Oh,
CM
Heyman can't
Punk
move like
can.
that. Ain't no way. Oh, nah. Heyman can't move like that.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary
Bear.
powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
Paul Bear. Oh, they can't say Paul
Symbol
Bear?
means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Yeah, in the storyline, it was Paul Bear's ashes. Are they not allowed to say that? Isn't he in this game?
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here. Wants to finish this.
Taker, you know your big ass better get down. Oh, never mind. Do what you want.
Punk getting a first.
Taker now with that vice grip.
Oh, that's not good.
This could be it. The pin. And still in this.
Dramatic effect.
This is
Oh,
Flying armbar.
oh,
Triangles in.
Taker.
Triangles in. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Just stole the submission.
Back into the ring.
Oh,
Cool.
big mistake. And
That was
error
awesome.
Could be costly.
Love that.
Oof.
Damn, he hit me so hard it fucking spun me around.
Count. Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handing the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man, oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
Y'all gonna make me kick out of this shit.
And
Oh
that
my lord,
surely
have
has
mercy.
to be the end there for CM Punk.
Undertaker now to secure the victory. He kicks out at
Dramatic
two.
effect.
Somehow he's made
The end. Two. He's done it. I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me. Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beaten John Cena when it counts on multiple occasions over the past 2 years. And he had Rock all but defeated on more than one occasion during their
high-stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bubbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
Cena sucks.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the
sucks.
seams. What is Punk looking to do now?
Cena
Making a
sucks.
climb to the high-rent district.
Cena sucks.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just what the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
I just realized Wade's doing Jerry Lawler's.
And what he's looking for
Wade's
here
doing
looks like
Jerry
a potential
Lawler's shit.
submission maneuver coming.
Jerry Lawler had these lines.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, nails the GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Let's say it one more
Back
time.
into the ring from the floor now. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
I'm heel Punk. I ain't giving y'all what y'all want. I'm heel Punk. I think.
Cena
Yeah.
tried here, but he just couldn't shake
heel
Punk's
Punk.
confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge.
I'm using that storyline in my storyline in universe mode right now. In my universe mode.
Behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion.
Check it out, y'all. Universe mode. I got UFC universe mode, WWE universe mode. That's what I mainly do. I'm gonna start streaming here too soon. Again.
It's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
Yeah, die, Rocky, die. My fault. It's too far.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Colt. Great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate, the People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
I'm fucking up his moment.
Cheers, the chants,
Fuck you,
the
Rock.
signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The
Fuck
Rock is
your
proud
one
to be the people's champion.
That's the only one arm you get.
As proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
I fucked up his moment.
And look at this.
Yeah, are you serious?
The champ firing their best shot to retain their title.
Bro, this is so stupid. I have to have him have a fucking finisher stop.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe to toe.
And I gotta let him beat my ass, I guess.
This capacity crowd.
He needs just that against Punk.
This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him? The Rock at a disadvantage.
Rock bottom! Shamelessly ripping off the champ.
2 count. The reign continues. The champ kicks out.
Bro, that was a pain in the ass. Having him have a finish. Because to do the move, Steve, you have to have the opponent have a finisher stop too. And fucking Rock kept using his fucking finisher before I could do the moves. So this shit was ass. This shit was a pain in the ass to do.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20
The move thief thing
already.
requires your opponent to have a fucking finisher too, man. That's kind of ass. I don't like that.
It simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself. trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The people's elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
What the fuck happened to him, bro?
We need another official yet again.
He stubbed his toe, so now he's got to be down for
CM
5
Punk
minutes.
cannot believe what
My
is
God.
going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock pumped down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no champs down. This one's for everything. No, he gets the
What the-
shoulder up.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Oh, the elbow connects. You know, we can stay here, guys. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Managing to evade a... Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Cinema.
Got as bad as it could for
That
the
was a
champ.
cinematic ending.
2. Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock. And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
That was AIDS.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better.
I
Beating The
don't.
Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it?
No.
Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on
Because
the
I had to have him have a
2013
finisher
Redemption
stop
Tour.
and not have him rock
After
bottom
my
me so I could
WrestleMania
steal
29
his
loss to
finisher.
The Undertaker,
Punk,
I
it
took
was
a few months
ass.
off the heel. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, ready to face down.
Beanie Brock.
Bana coming to the ring.
Beanie Brock. I remember Beanie Brock. Y'all remember Beanie Brock?
Minnesota. Weighing in at
Oh my God, he just burnt his dick.
86 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast Incarnate, is a three-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it. You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. But
actually, Wade, I did defeat his streak at WrestleMania. So keep the fuck up with the showcase.
And let's
How about
not forget
that,
the
Wade?
list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, and ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks.
Oh my God.
No breathing room here.
I think I just murdered CM Punk.
Come on.
Come on, bro.
That's
Get up
easier
here.
said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank.
Well, that didn't
he
work.
told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder.
Yeah,
Punk was about
that
to
didn't
grab
work
the
out.
briefcase.
I thought he was going to follow me up there. He didn't. He fucking didn't.
Just getting some newly determined focus.
Once again, Punk taking things outside.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Got you, Punk.
And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, heads up, chairs flying. Who knows what's coming next?
Oh, shit.
He's headed out to the ringside.
Wrong person.
My God! Did you
I didn't mean to hit him again with the chair.
Oh, God!
Yeah, keep fucking with me. You know what? I'm about to fuck you up again. I'm about to fuck you up again, Paul. Paul, I'm about to fuck you up again, bro. Stop talking to me. Bro, I'm really about to fuck Paul up. Ah!
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
Bro, I'm about to kill
Like
Heyman.
a heat-seeking missile hit the
I need to
target
get this
right
low
on the
blow,
mark.
Heyman. Leave me alone, bro. Damn, bro. Heyman, I'm about to fuck you up, dog.
And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast Incarnate backing you up.
Went to the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustration
is the distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair.
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth
And
Rollins.
atrocious pants.
But I get
What
my
the fuck are
payback
those
at Bash
pants?
in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series
Fuck,
at
Seth.
1-1, with both of us looking
Terrible
to attack
pants.
the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
R.I.P. Larry. Or as Triple H would call this, hell in a cell.
Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
They told Michael Cole to shut the fuck up.
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably,
He started
lost the
talking, bro. He
WWE
stopped
Championship to Randy
immediately
Orton in the
before
cell 4 years ago.
the announcer
Tonight,
started.
Drew McIntyre
Hey,
hopes to
Cole,
end that
shut the
losing
fuck up.
streak
They're about to announce
in
Drew.
CM Punk's career.
Fuck you, Drew. I'm fucking
You know,
up your
Corey,
pyro.
another interesting
Fuck you, Drew.
statistic Drew McIntyre made
This
his
is the
premium
gayest
live
pyro
event
ever.
debut 15 years and 1 day ago.
That don't look
Ironically,
bad on
that was
Eddie's
a
entrance, though. If y'all look at my
Oh, how Drew
If y'all look at my
McIntyre has
video
come so far from that day.
about how to do
It
this,
has been a complete transformation since
that right
those
there,
days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think
that right
anyone
there
has
on
given
the
reason
stage,
for Drew's wrath more than CM
that shit
Punk.
looks kind of clean on Eddie's entrance. Fuck, I really don't care what they're saying about Drew. Fuck Drew. I walk around with a chip on my shoulder, looking like shite and sounding like Shrek, and I'm still not happy.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody.
And there's really no room to mince
Oh, like,
words.
can I
These
talk?
men want
Y'all
to
sure?
end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made
If you do it before they get up on the turnbuckle, it'll actually activate. It won't when they're on it, but watch. See, it won't activate when they're on it. But if you do it before they get on it,
McIntyre
kind of
said
sick.
earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is
oh,
not
God damn it, he doesn't get on the turnbuckle
again.
again.
Be mutual.
A wrench. Yeah.
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
Where you going, Drew?
Back into the ring here.
You don't want to fight with fucking Bob the Builder? Come here.
Stiff
Fucking
wrench
bitch.
shot.
He's looking hell-bent on finishing things
Little
right
bitch.
now.
You little fucking bitch. Oh, you can't do a submission with it? Oh, it's good. Ah, my ribs! Don't you dare, Drew.
This is not
Can you fuck off? Kindly fuck off?
Speaking for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre's made
Fuck out of here. I did MMA. I hit toss your bitch ass. Dramatic effect.
Is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
That gives me anxiety when I do that. Even though like I know I'm gonna get it, that shit gives me like actual like anxiety.
So you can never go wrong with a stand.
That's fucked. That was a good Claymore. Oh my God.
Finally broken CM Punk.
Alright, I'm not doing that shit no more.
To end each other's careers here at
I'm still gonna do the dramatic effect, I don't care.
Final match. Tyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre attempted to
Bro, get on the fucking top rope! God damn, bro. I can't believe I missed that time event, but I really, because I've been playing universe or doing universe mode. I haven't actually played this game in forever.
There's two.
I made him kick out. Oh, you can make your opponent kick out like that if you press up on the directional pad.
To keep down.
I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again. Did you see that?
That was comp. That was IQ right there.
McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
Look at the eyes, piercing daggers right now.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
I really like how it shows the blood in the cutscenes. Even when like it doesn't have like blood as an objective, you can see Rey Mysterio's blood earlier in the showcase. I really fuck with that like a lot. I like that.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
I'm kind of glad the ringside pass makes me play the game because I used to be comp at these games. My timing's just so off now.
And your demise may be imminent.
I've been working on my universe modes. I don't even really play UFC or WWE anymore. I just do the universe modes. Just watch the CPU fight.
Inside of that
It's entertaining.
bag,
It really is. Y'all should tune in if I like it. I started my YouTube because of it. Just enjoy watching. I was like, man, I think other people would enjoy this too.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up
Here I am.
something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to
Damn,
injury.
that was a good punch.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're
He
the
punched
beads
him right in
of
the
Punk's
fucking
bracelet.
mouth, bro.
And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
Ow, dude. Holy shit.
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh God, the sharp edge of that
My
steel
arse.
digging in.
My
To the
arse.
lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, Sane
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
And here we go.
When is 2K gonna let us see him actually come out from back there and not just spawn on the stage? When are they gonna do that and make him actually like walk through the curtain? It wouldn't be that fucking hard to do, I wouldn't think. I feel like they should do that though. They've been spawning on the stage since SmackDown vs. Raw. I mean, come on now. A little evolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
What the hell is Punk plugging a fucking corn site? What is that? Triple X. What the hell? I don't see no Vin Diesel, so what the fuck is that?
This is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins, two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent, their work ethic, and their passion and drive.
But as similar as they are in those respects, where they have diverged has become a point of contention between both of them, which has brought us to this point in the main event of a historic Monday Night Raw.
Booker T ain't got many lines in this game, does he? Because I ain't heard him very much. I don't know, I guess we'll see when we play the regular game, the universe mode, and all that shit.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay of the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned when hell froze over.
I always get my ass kicked at first when I'm trying to read the fucking objectives. Maybe I should wait until I'm in a good position to do that.
Says he's fighting for this company. Says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career, and now catching CM Punk with a GTS.
Yeah, why there's so many scratches on the floor? Fucking Stone Cold come through here with his Zamboni? What the fuck? Where y'all get these mats from?
Seth Rollins.
Look like a jiu-jitsu man if one of y'all's fucking rules was never to clip your toenails. What the fuck? Why is there so many scratches on this mat? 2K can't even match the lips with the words. Like how did this fucking
This victory is going to be one of the sweet. Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
Well, catching Seth Rollins.
Oh, that butt sweat right in your face, Punk. Oh, that ass sweat.
A millisecond of victory here.
Ass sweat
And Punk,
and
not
ball
done
cheese
yet.
all in your
Pounding
face
away
now,
on
Punk.
Rollins' frustration setting
What
in.
is this ground and pound? No wonder you lost in the UFC. What the fuck was that?
Verbal jousts between these two.
Like a 7-year-old girl punching their doll.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
God, just end this match, bro. I'm sick of this rivalry, even virtually. Just end this match. You should have just stayed down, Punk.
Kicks out.
Oh my god, they're gonna make me play more. I love when they spawn me on the fuck. He's gonna fucking curb stop me, dude. He's actually about to come curb stop me. Bro. Oh, I'm stunned too. That's lit. I love that, man. Dramatic effect.
Did he kick out?
He just kicked out by a fraction of a second. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Good technique reversing Rollins. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
That spells doom for Rollins.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
2 count. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner.
Are they chanting one more time? No, you fucking psychopaths. I already did it twice.
Fight, what a night and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Better get this fucking entrance.
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth
Seth freaking Rollins.
What just happened? Hey, 2K, this is the best game ever, dog. Oh, it was a oh. I'm retarded. Hold on. Hold on. My bad. My bad. I thought the fucking game glitched. I mean, it's 2K. I mean, you can't really blame me for thinking that.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank in the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening
I didn't say stop,
against
Seth.
two of the best this industry
Keep your
has
fucking arms
ever
up.
seen.
I didn't say stop. Whole time. Whole time. Nope. You want to dress like a fucking airplane? You're going to look like... Nope. I don't care what you want to do with your fingers. Nope. You want to dress like a fucking 747 Boeing? Boeing 740... I'm dyslexic, alright? Fucking... This is what you get. Stick your fucking arms out and keep them there, buddy. You want to make me restart the game because your entrance is fucking weird? Nope, I don't care. Nope, you're not pumping shit up. Keep going. You're an airplane. You're a fucking airplane. Look at you. Flight simulating around the ring. Keep on. Nope, you're gonna keep doing it. You wanna dress like the white gay Undertaker? You're like evil Jesus.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome
Wade,
of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Wade's a fucking
Roman Reigns
hipster.
with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania, but this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ulafala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ulafala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ulafala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory.
Look at this aura I'm giving up fucking Roman right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Let me get this straight. Punk has some of the greatest shirts. Okay, I won't say that. Punk has some pretty decent shirts over his career. And at WrestleMania,
To the ring by WWE Hall of Famer.
oh, that's cool.
The Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois.
He announces that he's a Hall of Famer. I like that.
At 218 pounds, CM Punk.
But he main events
Roman Reigns and Seth
WrestleMania.
Rollins look thoroughly disgusted
And he
over
comes
the fact
out
that Paul Heyman
looking like
walked down to the ring with the
he
Second
just
City
got
Saint.
sued.
It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania
From a
match in
homeless
12
shelter.
years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a
Punk,
torn
you couldn't have
tricep.
found no
So
better
this year,
attire for
he goes
WrestleMania
into
than this,
triple
bro.
action with Reigns and Rollins.
You-
Two men that he cannot
It looked like you
stand.
grabbed one of AJ's hoodies and
The
just
first man to
left,
gain
brother.
pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships. He's made friends. He's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
The pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty
Man,
of
he just
history to work
fucked
out
up
between
Roman.
themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
Yeah, because I didn't dodge that at all, huh? The dodging was just ass, bro. I don't think I'm gonna use that anymore. They took out the blocking, I didn't notice that.
A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Oh my god, Seth. Fuck.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
I'm sure
Oh my God, poor Heyman.
Against CM Punk here, against two
Poor
young
Heyman.
competitors who have been on top in WWE.
Wow, how the turn
Countered into a new cover. Wasting
Did he just make an Office reference? W. Wade. Right on the kendo stick.
neck breaker after the top rope.
Big leg drop.
He's able to.
Nice. Took them both out.
From the top. There's no way.
This is going pretty well for a triple threat.
Kick to the midsection
I do
of
play a lot of
Reigns.
triple threats, so
Rollins trying to
I like
clock
playing
into this
triple
as
threats.
well.
Rollins trying to prevent
Used
that
to it.
GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear!
You gotta reverse that pump
Stop!
like I did.
Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
Oh yeah, we changed history.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to
Wait, is that what
Reigns.
happened? No, I think he got Punk, didn't
Heyman
he?
tried to stab
Yeah, he
his
did.
man,
Yeah.
CM Punk,
I think.
in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What
Yeah,
the
this is
hell
different.
is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh no!
Nostalgia.
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
App's going in for the kill.
I actually just missed that. That's hard to reverse.
Massive stop.
That's a hard finisher type.
Here's the pin.
Wow, didn't even need my resiliency. I'm caught.
This industry.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Cinema. Cinema.
Jaw, meet me. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Two. Shoulder up before three.
Okay, kind of cinema also.
Getting a win over the impenetrable Roman Reigns has never been an easy task. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS.
Uh-oh,
Can
Seth.
Reigns recover from that?
Looking for the victory. 2 count.
He was too late. Yes.
Has defeated
That was kind of
both
cinema.
Reigns
That was kind of the
and
cinematic ass
Rollins.
ending right there. I fuck with that one. Imagine that I actually done that. Look at the chair. Oh my god.
A moment of pure vindication here
Fuck.
for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't
Punk's
have been
gonna kick
any
that chair
harder
and crash the whole
Punk had to
fucking
get through
game.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins
Yeah.
to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
He's gonna
Now
kick
he's
that
done it.
chair and my
Second
fucking
City
universe
Saint
mode's
is
gonna be
victorious in the
blank
showcase
like
of
in
the
2K20.
Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41, thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"?
Wait, you were
And how
in
many
19
times have
you
we
were
heard
in the
Bret
90s?
say, "He's the best there
I
is,
forgot
the best
Wade
there
commentated
was, and
this
the best
match.
there ever will be." It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Okay, alright, Shaw, chill out.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that.
That actually went with what he just did. That was perfect.
You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from
What
Calgary,
the
Alberta,
fuck
Canada,
am I looking at?
234 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976.
This is like a fever
in Calgary.
dream.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
This is like
Come
if
on,
you
guys,
dream
let's not
something,
kid
but it's like not
ourselves. This is all
100%
about
accurate.
power. You know it.
We
and
got
I
like
know it.
fucking 90s fucking event with Wade commentating and CM Punk and Bret Hart geared. This is like a dream you wake up from and you're just like,
The
what
WWE
the fuck
Championship, one of the
did
most
I just
highly
see?
contested. Literally feel how much tension there is in the air here
Nice.
in Montreal.
I wanted to see that.
It's been rumored that if
And Bret off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
while tugged down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally tugged down the ref in the process, and at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the ref dropped once again as Brett kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Clothesline! This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remains. Bret Hart looking to finish this once and for all. Sharpshooter locked in.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go. Bret retains the title.
Then I'm up.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now.
Bret's my champion in my universe mode. BTW.
Still unanswered here.
Pop Punk. So far, so good. You've proven yourself capable in navigating the mean streets of historical matches. It's clear that the competition is your addiction. And that's going to need fuel. Oh my God, L Reader. And that's going to need to fuel you through the rest of the showcase. A new wave of challenges await, so bring your very best. What the fuck? This is the CM Punk showcase, so we'll do this, but we will revisit this. I don't know what this is, but okay.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
I remember that.
Please do not put chairs in the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was
Yo,
a master of the
that was
Falls
awesome.
Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
Yeah, I'm gonna do both. Let's see if there's a difference. Ooh, that ring is so calm. They did good. They did a good job on that. I like that. It looks even smaller. Oh my God, I think it's smaller like it was back then. Okay, I like the attention to detail. See, like, have them walk through the curtain. I know they're not. See? What the fuck?
Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
Wade and Corey in the original ECW. How could I forget?
Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk. Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ain't no way they would have been cheering for CM Punk in old school ECW against Cactus Jack. Yeah, that wouldn't have fucking happened. Yo, what's the deal with the curtain? Why can't they show them going through the curtain?
And things backstage are getting, good lord, CM Punk just
that main
defeated
template is
Cactus
tough.
Jack
I
in the
love that.
ECW arena.
That's so tough.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a violent match this was. CM
Oh, he's
Punk
got
has to
Larry's
reveal
paw
some kind of
tattooed on him.
catharsis,
Oh my
making
god.
it through this,
That's
and
so
most importantly, making it through
That's so cute.
Cactus Jack.
While Punk
Man,
may
that's
have
heartbreaking,
won the
man.
battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable, win or lose. Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back from now on.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends and matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place. He wants weapons. Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
I think he's also a stunner on the jaw.
He just suffered the ultimate humiliation as a competitor. It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene.
Whether it's a video game, not a time machine, you don't have to make yourself sound more boomer than you already are.
And tag team championships
Come on, brother.
in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Man, I miss Eddie, bro. That fucking promo leading up to this match, it's on my X. That shit was gold, bro. Eddie talking about being an addict and how wrestling is his addiction now.
Top
Love
was
it.
the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Forced to tap out. No other choice.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that to this point has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. No, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Oh, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
Has him in the corner.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth is CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle. The plunge. Is it enough to put Triple H away?
And into the pin.
On the fucking chair. Cinema.
Did it. Punk's going to the main event.
Y'all been ending these matches in some cinematic ways, man.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
I'm about to say he's at WrestleMania. Cole, are you manic?
Is yet to come.
I didn't even know Stephanie took off the turnbuckle.
Winning the main event is.
I didn't even notice she did that.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
So how it's levitating 8 inches above his neck. That's beautiful.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
Jesus,
But
Murphy.
a wounded CM Punk who has
Holy
already competed
Jesus,
tonight. Still, there's a lot
Murphy.
of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a
Good
champion
God,
trying to
2K.
keep a hold of his title.
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat. A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance?
I tried to fight back, but they just kept trying to jump me like 2 bitches, so.
That's in this.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Boom! GTS. Could that be enough to gain the title?
2 count.
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
Nice.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The Second City Saint is marching on on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
You guys talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, and Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk here, guys. He is dead set on adding that title to his resume.
Looking to the crowd for some support.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
Returns.
And he's able to... Punk now lifting
Send him
his
off.
opponent off. sleep. Championship on the line. This could be it.
2. Oh, kick out at 2.
We almost just had...
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission. Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in the submission. Needs to find an escape.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States Champion.
Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here, AJ Styles.
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
I think we good on the showcases. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they should keep doing showcases. I think we good on that. I don't know. I don't know.
CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt, Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
How about next year and the years that follow? How about we do away with My Rise and we do away with Showcase and we just go back the road to WrestleMania?
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he
the real
is
wrestlers.
here
That'd be lit.
now,
I would like
competing
that.
on the biggest stage possible.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
Oh, how far back does it go? Yeah. Bro, I'm really bored of this show, bro. I played like 17 matches. 16 matches, bro.
Busting his home.
Oh, follow me up here, you asshole. Thank you.
Division during that company's... Oh, no,
Nice.
no, not the barricade with it.
A DDT from the barricade. And Punk gets the styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get into the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling Grand Slam, Kurt Angle.
The only gold medalist in WWE history.
Okay, this attire is fucking tough.
Kurt Angle.
I love this attire.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle.
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing the respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old. The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been. Punk avoids the attack.
Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch is locked in. That's it. That's a tap.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This was one to remember. And certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the Showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again.
The Fiend, Punk. He's coming. Oh, he came. Holy shit, that's cool. I love that Titantron. That's fucking dope.
And here he comes, The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
CM Punk looking.
Oh my god, bro. Are we dead ass right now?
The Fiend
Like, god damn, bro.
Oh my god, look at this. What is he doing here? Sister Abigail.
I don't know how.
But whoever thought of these timed goddamn objectives is so retarded. This is so fucking stupid, bro.
Boom, step ahead there.
Last chance.
Lifting his opponent up and back go to sleep.
I'll look as bad for The Fiend.
Holy shit, bro. I'd have been so pissed. Ah, man. They need to do away with these timed fucking objectives. Better yet, like I said earlier, just do away with Showcase, bro. I'm so fucking irritated and bored now. I was in such a good mood in the beginning. God, I hope this is the last match.
Standing victorious over
Oh, I
The
hate this
Fiend
shit.
here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.
I'll be happy if I defeated the Showcase monster. Next match. Oh my god, bro. How many fucking more, bro?
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt.
All right, respect.
It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2k26 showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. 3-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife, is here after a decade.
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there's people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true. But that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move the needle, CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks.
Punk.
This world belongs to punks.
Punk, I
like
want to
me
go
and the
home,
missus.
dog. I want to go home. Stop talking and let me in this shit. Please, dog. I'm begging you. Oh my god. Wait, are they gonna have a unique entrance for this game? Like Maurice and Miz? Is AJ and Punk gonna have a unique entrance together? No, of course not! Because why would 2K bother? Wait, wait a minute. This is different. This is slightly different. It's slobbering time, because I'm bored. Bro, okay, that's tough. That's tough.
Here comes the best couple in the world.
That's tough. I like it. See, if they can do this, they need to do a generic tag. Hold on.
Illinois, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
They need to do a generic tag team entrance with fucking where it does just that. One comes out and then they stop mid-ramp or at the ring, and then the second person's entrance comes out. That's what they need to do, man. They need to add that. They need to add that entrance motion in this game. They just proved that they can do it.
Both of them are about to make a lot of noise tonight.
Trench coat, sunglasses, slick back hair. Yep, Miz looks like a coke dealer. He looks like a coke dealer. Yep.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high.
And unfortunately for the It next couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee, are completely in the driver's seat now.
Ah, there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to those who ride for Punk, he will stand by their side every step of the way.
And there's nobody who stands closer to CM Punk than that woman, his wife, AJ Lee. For the man who calls himself the best in the world, that right there is his world.
For Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone.
Truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel?
I'm bored.
What are you even talking into? I'm not
My
holding
mic.
a microphone, man.
I
You
am,
gamers are
asshole.
weird, you know that? The classics
You're
never
the
get old.
cringy one
Seriously,
here, not me, brother.
You should be proud of what
I
you've
have a
accomplished
mic.
here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2k26 showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity. But that's the point.
Yeah, I tried that shit.
We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on
Because
that
we
approach.
have to this year,
Some
man.
love it, some don't, but you can't
I need
win
the
them all.
RXP.
And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Oh no! Oh no! That aged so poorly. Oh, R.I.P. Larry, bro. Bro. Dude, that just broke my fucking heart. Oh, man, bro. He said, if you'll excuse me, I got a dog waiting for... His dog died, like... I think, yeah, 3 or 4 days after the early access date of this game was released. Oh my god, bro. That actually just made me sad, bro. Holy shit, that was a long showcase, though. GG's, guys. Thank you. I do WWE Universe Mode and UFC Universe Mode if y'all want to tune into that. But holy hell, I'm gonna go smoke a fat-ass bowl because this was way fucking longer than I thought it was. GG's. Peace out.